Hello, hello. Welcome back to another day of us running our little antique shop in Strange Antiquities. Let's just dive right into it. Here we go. Start a game. And let's continue. Kind of forgot where we left off. I want to say that we solved the clue card for this day, and it's day 11, which is a Sunday in game. Yeah, we do have this clue card right here. Actually, let me bring it down to the table. Right here, we have this one. Below a moon that does not shine, there is no mark upon my shrine. In the dark, but not alone, my neighbor bears a cross of stone. And we were able to figure this out, but I think it was like too deep in the catacombs that we needed a specific item, and we had that item. Okay, this is getting a little convoluted, but we had the item, but the item was like half completed. We needed like some sort of ghost thingy to put inside of the item for it to like work and do its true purpose. But we didn't have said ghost thingy. I don't remember what it was called. I think it was like Wandering Shroud or something like that. Oh my goodness, it is thundering and lightning outside our shop. Yeah, I think that came from in-game, so fun. Think I'm just going to dive right into it and go ahead and take in our first customer of the day, or of this day, I think. But before we do that, let's pet our cat. Aw, look at you. And remember, our cat went through so much. I'm so glad he's doing fine now. Okay. I think we finally located the wreck of the Orion out in the lake. Sadly, our funding has run out and we can't afford expensive diving equipment. We put our heads together and wondered if there was another way. You're our last hope. Okay. I think I kind of remember. In the book, there was one item. Let's just start from the beginning. But let me try to explain what I recall. I think there's an item where you can use it to help you breathe underwater or something like that. Which is why I think... Okay, but I'm not really sure. Yeah, okay. I'm not really sure if we have it in the shop right now or if we need to like follow some sort of clue to go get it. But I'm pretty sure this is it. Okay, Ascus. An Ascus allows the bearer to breathe underwater. The sensation is said to be the most unusual since it requires one not to breathe at all. Those that use an Ascus for extended periods sometimes forget to breathe once they are back on dry land and subsequently pass out. The core of the item is cold to the touch, but the ring, sometimes called a halo, stays warm. Okay, so I think we want a something and then a ring. I see a couple. I see this one and this one. Let's start with this. And remember, we want the core to be cold, but the ring to be warm. Wait, actually, let me make sure that's what it said. I don't want to be... Yeah, the ring stays warm, but the core of the item stays cold to the touch. Okay. So sense of touch. This is cold. Wait, no, this is warm. The gemstones are cool. And this is also warm. I don't think that's it. How about this? Cool and smooth, but the ring is surprisingly warm. I think this is it. Also, it looks most like watery because of the color of the gemstone or the material. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yes, the item has a ring. Closer inspection reveals that the ring is warm, whereas the rest of the item is cold. Cool. Nice. Off to a good start, I want to say. Let's not jinx ourselves, though. Cool. I am close, but I need more power. I need Saint Cedric's thunder and quickly while this storm's raging. Do we know this person? I don't recall this customer before. But she needs Saint Cedric's thunder. Let's try to get her that. Saint Cedric's thunder. Okay, Saint Cedric's thunder is used to store the power of a single thunder cap. Alchemists have been trying to harness this power for centuries, and there are rumors that some have indeed successfully used it to transmute base metals into gold. Okay, so black/dark magic. Amazing. They are placed at the tops of mountains to charge them during storms. Oh, and it's thundering, so even better. Gemstones can be used to prevent the charge from waning over time. That's not very helpful. All we know is that it has a gemstone, or maybe multiple inside, but there are tons of things in our shop that have gemstones. I'm just going to move this little item over and hang it on the top, since we've identified it. As per usual, I like to try to keep identified items away from the rest, so I know what is new and what is not. Anyway, looking just here, there actually isn't a lot of stuff with gemstones in it. Unfortunately, I feel like we need like more than just the item has a gemstone to be able to confirm like what the purposes are of said item. Like for this one, we have gemstones, but it's not like super helpful. Okay. So we know that we want to transmute things into gold. Maybe the little symbology book might help us find something. Looking for like a gold maybe? Okay, gold is like this. It's like a sun, but with curled edges or like light rays. We also have this one for thunder. Okay, that actually might not be too bad. Maybe we should look for something with this little squiggle and a line. This one doesn't have anything on it. How about this one? We have not a lot. I don't think it's this either. Okay, wait. I do want to mention something. This one I remember from last time. I forgot why we were taking a look at the symbols on this little disc, but I don't think this is it, because yes, we do have the symbol for thunder, but I'm pretty sure all of these other things are the other like possible weathers that you could have. For instance, we have this like this axis symbol. It's fog. We also had, what do we have? Okay, this is actually kind of hard to describe. Okay, this one, it's like the butt of an arrow that you would fire from like a bow and arrow. That's wind, so not entirely helpful. This shape that I'm having a hard time describing vocally, but we just saw it on that item, and this one's hail, so not entirely what we're looking for, I think. I wanted to say that this felt right because of the little squiggle and the line, but if you look carefully, the line in the middle of the squiggle isn't exactly a straight line. It's like a little arrowhead that's pointed in one direction. So not exactly what we want. Let me see if I have anything else. No. Oh, I do have this. Wait, I actually really like this. Hold on, look. We have gemstones, right? And look at this middle thing. It's exactly that symbol for thunder. Yes. Hold on. Let me go back to the table down here. Yeah, thunder. Let me see what purple gemstones mean. Because remember, sometimes a lot of our hints or conclusions can be drawn from like flipping through our books. I feel like this game, compared to Strange Horticulture, the other game by the same devs, was a lot less of that and more just like directly reading this description book. So I guess this game is a little bit more convoluted, but in a kind of good way. Yeah, okay. Purple, wow. The book opens to the first page and it has this stone that we want. It's amethyst, and it's a stone of containment. Wait, that actually makes a lot of sense, because we want to contain the power of a single thunder cap. I like this a lot. Okay, let's close the book, put it to the side. I think this is it. Yeah, and And it never said like what the item should be. Like, is it a statue? Is it a pendant? Is it a cup? Probably not. But yeah, but this does look like something that could be used to store something. Let's just try it out. Awesome. Okay. Looks like I've put my thinking cap on today. All right. Yeah, Saint Cedric's Thunder. A symbol of thunder appears on the clasp. Amethyst gemstones, stones of containment, can be used to prevent the charge waning. Yes. I hope she's not going to use that to do something bad. I mean, we didn't get an option to like choose something. Oh my goodness, the doctor is finally here. We made your sister into a vegetable. I hope you're okay with that. I mean, it was kind of necessary. We needed our cat back. Ma'am, are you gonna comment on the situation of your sister? I guess she's not. All right, let me just read what she's been saying. I've been trying to get a hold of Anne Ambra. Before she vanished, Verona said it might have something to do with my patients. Okay. Quick recap, in case people have forgotten the situation that's going on right now in Undermere. There are people who have been cursed by this casket, and the casket is trying to get them to open said casket because it's closed. Yeah, I guess it doesn't have the power to do it by itself. But the people who have been cursed, they become like zombies that try to attack other people and try to get to the casket to open it. And their defining feature is that their eyes become like pitch black. I think it's like everything, like pupils and like the whites, all of it is black. They become really creepy. The people in the city/town of Undermere are creeped out by these people. And this lady, who's a doctor, is working with Verona, our friend from the first game, Strange Horticulture, who's, I guess I would call her like a witchy kind of lady. She's an old lady, who's pretty cool and chill. She knows a bit, actually more than just a bit. She knows a lot about the supernatural stuff. She has a lot of experience too, I think. From just her life experiences. But yeah, we've worked with her before. I have good faith in Verona, so I believe that this lady, the doctor, shouldn't be on the bad side either. But anyway, they are working together to help these patients slash mindless zombies. Yeah, let's just call them zombies. They feel like zombies to me. Mind-controlled zombies, that is. But yeah, they're working to sort of like cure them, but it's been hard. I gave her an object before, one of the pictures, and it ended up not helping, but at least it didn't kill the dude. So I guess some of the issue lies on me and my abilities as the apprentice of this shop. But yeah, so that's where we are. They're still trying to help the patients. They're still trying to figure out how to undo the curse, but I guess it's been pretty rough. All right, but it had almost slipped my mind, but then I remembered that there's one right here in Strange Antiquities. Eli told me himself he keeps it locked behind ethereal key, and we want an Ambra. What's an ethereal key? Oh, are we supposed to unlock this? Is that what she meant by that? Okay, I mean, yeah, we can do that, but don't know if I can help you. Ethereal key? Okay. An ethereal key is designed to be hidden from prying eyes. When activated by moving the object in a circular motion, the key is... Wait, what? Sorry, let me read this again more carefully. When activated by moving the object in a circular motion, the key is revealed by its gemstone of light. These are rare items and not generally known about outside the Thalmic circles. Gemstones of the night power, the concealment charm. Okay. So we need a gemstone of light, but then we immediately also need a gemstone of night power. That feels strange. But we do have a book on said stuff, so here we go. Okay, immediately the first page, we have amber, and this is the sunstone, fire and light, heat and life. I like the sound of this. This feels like the gemstone of light. Yeah, plus if you think about it in like real life, amber is like kind of translucent and clear. It catches the light very easily. So like it leaves a really nice color. Okay, we also want the gemstone of the night. Okay. I would assume that's a black stone, but I don't think it's this one. Because that just said, what? Dark stone for dark purposes. This one is black, but it says the stone of fire and fury. Oh, I like this one. Hold on. Oh, wait, no. This one's of protection. I don't think that's what we want. Oh, I like this one. Look. Oh, my lord. Onyx? Onyx. That feels right. Okay. A stone of the night and of darkness. There are some who fear it and some who are seduced by it. Okay. Let me just make sure there isn't anything else. Nope, this is death and decay. Oh, lovely. But yeah, I think this is it. So we want one amber. So that's what? Oh my goodness. Let me go back to the front. Yeah, amber is yellow or orange, sometimes containing impurities. So this is kind of what we're looking for. And then for the other stone, we want black with white stripes. Should be diagonal, but I guess that doesn't really matter. We just want the white stripes. Oh, take a look at this one. Black gemstone. So it says, but look immediately. It has white stripes. They're kind of hidden, but I think this is it. We also got an orange gemstone. I don't see impurities in it, but then again, it never. The description for amber didn't say it had to have impurities, just that it was yellow/orange. Then we also got this pinkish gemstone, which we have dealt with so many times. I'm pretty sure this is moonstone, which is kind of with night, like it deals with the night, because the moon comes out at night. But then I also think it said protection. Yes. Let me go back to the table and the book. Yeah, moonstone, a stone of protection and enveloping night. And protection actually feels right. Because remember, this is a key. It's designed to be hidden from prying eyes, meaning that, my bad, didn't mean to flip the book. Meaning that this object is used to protect the key and protect whatever is locked behind, like the lock with the key. All's that to say that I think this is the item, but it's not the item that she wants. I think the item she wants is hidden or not hidden, it's just locked behind these bars. But let me bring the item down here. Can I just, yeah, okay, nice. Okay, this is what it says. An ethereal key is designed to be hidden from prying eyes when activated by moving the object in a circular motion. So, oh my goodness, did you see that? Oh, I think that's it. I got it. Yeah? Can I do that? Oh my goodness, amazing, brilliant. Okay. Oh, and I just got an achievement for breaking in. Open the locked section. Okay, so now I'm pretty sure whatever we need is behind this. But let me first move the... Oh, wait, I'm not sure what I just did. Oh, I just closed the book. My bad. Let me put the gemstone book here. I don't know where my little object went. I mean, the key, that is. Yeah, I don't know where the key went. It just disappeared. Because it wasn't needed anymore. But anyway, so now we want whatever is in here, except there are tons of things here. So let's take a look. Ambra. Okay, Ambra. These items cause mental fog, a withering of intellect and thought. They are slow to work, requiring several hours to have any effect. Through prolonged use, they can cause the whites of the eyes to turn black and the subject to become deeply disoriented. They produce a noctic field. Oh my lord, that feels like the thing that's causing all of this. Okay. Maybe that's like what's in the casket or buried in lands nearby. Oh, also, do you remember? I think it was said that ravens could be seen flying around the next victim. So maybe it's like, what's it called? It's like the ravens are carrying this object. And then we're just like flying around nearby. And then it said that it requires several hours to have any effect. But like the next day we see people with the symptoms of these mindless, mind-controlled zombies. Anyway, that might not be true. That actually feels a little bit far-fetched, but I guess that's okay. Just some food for thought. But we're looking for an object that produces a noctic field. Unfortunately, these are symbols for the thalamic disciplines, one of which is noctic, but I'm not really sure what the field is supposed to look like. So what I can do is maybe find something that we have already identified as being noctic, look at it with the little field like thingy. I'll show it to you in a second in case you missed it last time. But yeah, looks like we're looking for Selenic totem or sleep vessel. I have a feeling we have identified both. But sure, let's start with Selenic totem. Okay, good thing these are all labeled so I can just check. Perfect, Selenic totem. Okay, let's bring that down. Let me close the book for a second. Put it here and here's the item. Let's just put it there. Yeah, that's a cute place for it. Let me show you what I was talking about. If we click this button in the middle, we get this eerie looking thing, but this is where we get our little magnetic field viewer. And I think, okay, I see it. So the pattern for a noctic field is a vertical DNA strand almost, a simplified version that is. So we're looking for something in this section that has a very similar field shape. For instance, wait, what? Whoa, this object has no field. That's actually pretty interesting. Most of the items we've dealt with does have a field. But like this one, for instance, that's not it. So we know that this is probably not what we're looking for. How about this? It's just a compass, I guess. Wow. Wow, 2 items with no fields. How about this? That's a spiral. We've seen that before, but that's not what we want. That's not a noctic field. Okay. Wait, move that down. Okay. This is another spiral. Not what we want. Not what we want. That's like a 4-leaf clover. No way. Not the... Wait, what? Hold on. Did I miss something? This is everything that's been hidden, right? Wait, I must have missed something. What happened? Okay, let me take the book out again. I really thought I was onto something here. Look, Ambra, it said these produce a noctic field. Then we go into the noctic items, and these should all produce the same field. Let me check. Sleep vessel, we do have that. Maybe sleep vessel has a different shape. Let me try to find it. No. Sleep vessel. Uh-oh, I'm not seeing it. Hold on. Sunbond, Osset ring, shadow hold, blissful, no. Amphibian, diverging hook, horn shackle, sleep vessel, voice of commandment. Oh, I found it. Sleep vessel. This one. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait, this thing. Oh, goodness. Okay, this thing just straight up lied. Why did it give me this field? Is this not a noctic item? Okay. I guess sleep vessel does give me one that I think we just saw. Did we not? It was... Okay, actually, I forget which one it was. But I'm pretty sure we saw that pattern. This one, right? Yeah, okay. I think this is it. Wow, what a creepy thing. Let me move... let me do this. Let me start using this little space for things we have identified. Let's move this there, too. Okay, and then here for her, Ambra. I think that's it. What? Told me himself he keeps it locked behind a erythral. Yeah, was that not it? I don't get it. But we are looking for something with this pattern. No? Is that not it? Was there something else with that same pattern? No, that was a spiral. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had a couple of spirals. This one? That's a spiral too. This one? That was a 4-leaf clover. This one? That was also a spiral. Am I just being confused? Wait, what's going on? This one had no shape. I'm not even sure why it has no shape. This one too, I think. It's just a compass. Yeah, see? No shape. Oh, maybe that one did have a shape. Hold on. Oh, I think it's just like dots. Wait, now I'm just confused. It said it had a noctic field. Is that not it? Wait, let me take the, oh, not this one. No. This book. Let me reread it. Also what? Is this not, oh, it just said noctic in the middle. Okay, so sleep vessel isn't good. My bad. Is this noctic then? Yeah, it's associated with the noctic disciplines. So actually our first thought was right. The owl totem, the DNA strand shape is the field, the noctic field we're looking for, I think. They produce a noctic field. Okay, maybe instead of looking at the noctic field thing, because that's clearly this not the most helpful hint, maybe instead we can do something else. We can use the inspect aspect and try to see if anything causes mental fog. So we know it's not this thing. Let's put it like right here. Okay, let's start with this. So we can do inner perception. I have nothing to remark. Okay. Nothing to remark. I have a good feeling about the little casket thing, because like Ray said, all of this is being caused by a casket, I think. Nothing to remark here. I thought I was onto something. Nothing to, oh, can I open this? Oh yeah. Wait, look at that. Staring at the symbol makes my head swim. Wait, I actually like that a lot. How about this? Nothing to remark. What about this guy? Nothing to remark. I'm curious. What about this one? I notice myself becoming drained of energy as I handle this object. Okay, wait, I actually think it's this then. Yes. And now that I'm looking at it, hold on. Before I give it off, it might even be wrong. I've found out that through all of this stuff, I've determined that sometimes I can be super confident in a decision, but it ends up not being right. Anyway, yeah, okay. I thought I was onto something. What I wanted to say was that maybe this symbol, like the big square, then a little square under it, that's like the noctic symbol, but it's not really, right? It's just a square and a bunch of circles. That doesn't really fit the pattern shown here. For example, Durnick has that same square, but different circles. Yeah. If it was a square and then a little circle at the bottom, I could see how that's noctic. You could say you could, like, I don't know, omit the larger circle on top. But it's not. It's a square and then a little square under. But anyway, I think it's this one because it's the only one that makes my head swim. Any sort of like mental challenges in terms of like when you use the inspect aspect. So let's just try it. It might not be it though. Yeah, it's not. Okay. This is annoying. Nothing to remark. We know it's not this though. Can I open the, oh my goodness. But nothing to remark either. But I opened a casket though. Gold, white paint, textured. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Maybe it's this. Because, okay, this feels the most accurate based off of gut instincts because of the casket situation. And I remember some lady was like, oh, Holgar's gonna, like, rise up. And we know that this is the mask for Holgar. But nothing about the item itself actually tells us that it's related to Noctic. Okay, maybe the symbol might help. Let me actually look at that. It's a crescent moon with three teardrops under. Let me move this up too. Clearly that wasn't it. Let me close. Actually, no, wait. I want this book. Yeah. Crescent moon, upside down crescent moon. and then 3 teardrops under it. Let's see if we see anything similar. Oh, I saw it. Blessings. Oh my goodness, that does not feel right. Look, it said it's causing mental fog. It's not a blessing. It's a curse. Like, this is the exact opposite. Okay. Wow. Woof. Wait, you know what? Let's not be shy here. Let's just ask for a hint. Mental fog. I wonder if there's a suitable symbol for that. Oh. You want a symbol for mental fog? Seriously? Oh, that was the last page in the book. Let me flip to the front. Or maybe like somewhere here. That might help. Nope. That doesn't help. Nope. Elements. Imbuements? Confusion? We want a, oh man. These symbols can be kind of hard to describe. It's like a tripod. If you think of it in like a 3D space, it does kind of look like a tripod with little lines sticking in between. Oh, look. Wait, I don't know. I'm kind of pissed because look, inner perception tells you nothing about it. And yes, I know it takes a couple of hours for it to like have full effect, but it does say that the whole thing should start to cause you to have mental fog. So you would assume that by handling it, I'd start to feel a little like, whoa, tipsy maybe almost. Wait, now that okay, I want to see the field. I got to. Okay, this way I know what an octic field is. Not that I would remember, because I probably won't. But at least for today, maybe. So an octic field is a spiral. I see. Why I'm saying that, because I remember again for the owl totem, it said it's associated with both the Selenic and Noctic disciplines. So maybe the field it has is like a combined field. Yeah, that was it. Okay, the item has a symbol of See, look, it said it produces a Noctic field when viewed in the thalamic lens. But how do you know what a Noctic field is? Did we have a book on like the different field types? I'm pretty sure we didn't, right? Wait, that actually makes me want to go back to our table and take another look at the other objects on the table. But anyway, yeah, I think the only thing that makes it really clear that this one is most likely to be Ambra is the symbol of confusion across its face. I don't know. That was a little annoying. I feel like it wasn't, I don't know. Because like the major hint in the book was the Noctic field situation, but I feel like we didn't really have anything to tell you what a Noctic field looks like. Yeah, this paper, which made me first start to like understand the situation on thalamic fields better, has a picture of a diurnic field, not a Noctic one. Did we have like another something? Curses and their effects. That's not it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, like, it would have been nice if we knew what a Noctic field actually looked like. Because I'm pretty sure those other items that had the Noctic, or were under Noctic in the index, ended up not actually being, or not actually having a Noctic field. Wait, this is a sister. You. I know you from somewhere. I don't remember why, but this shop was important somehow. Oh my goodness. Okay, I guess she's not a vegetable, but, ma'am, I'm sorry, ma'am. Okay, I haven't been myself. I'll leave you be. Okay. It seems like she's still functioning in society, but I've definitely carved out some of her memories. I apologize for that, but you were being a little too forceful. You kidnapped our cat. I had to do something. I couldn't just let you, I don't know, get your hands on the object that you wanted. Oh yeah, for reference, I think she was plotting to like kill or assassinate or harm someone, and I think she wanted this item for that. But yeah, I did not want to give that to her. Whoa. Okay, wait, I was not expecting that. Didn't think I could actually pick up the candles. My bad. Sorry, sir. Of course I was listening the whole time. Yes, indeed. They found some poor soul washed up on the lake shore. An older lady, by the sounds of it, drowned. Oh my goodness. But that's not the worst of it. Her eyes were all black, just like those others. I'm not taking any chances with the water around here. I'll take a bones guard. Okay. Whoa. Wait, so many people are getting affected by the by the casket curse. That feels pretty disturbing. A bones guard. Okay, a small item known as a bones guard can be placed in any liquid to render it safe to drink. Huh? My good sir, you just said you're not taking any chances with the water. Oh, because I'm pretty sure this game is set in like an older time period kind of a setting. Maybe they use wells to like bring up drinking water, and maybe somehow that's connected with the water in the lake. I feel like that's not how wells work. It's like deep groundwater, right? Not like lake water. Or maybe, I guess, maybe this guy, he takes his drinking water from the lake. He like purifies it somehow, but he still doesn't feel safe with like the supernatural elements that might not have been purified. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure why he needs something to help him make sure that his drinks are safe to drink. Because, I don't know. I would assume from his story that you would want to stay away from the lake. Yeah. All right, anyway. King Cedric the Meek was what... Wow. The title for this king is the Meek. I kind of feel bad for him. Was well known to be Okay, I get it. Yeah. Okay, he's terrified of being poisoned. So he always drank from the same goblet and always placed a bones guard inside. He was stabbed to death in 1203. These objects bear the mark of the antidote. Okay. See, I feel like this one, at least, we get a little bit more hint. We want antidote, right? Wait. Oh, no. Ooh. I see poison. I don't see not poison, like antidote, because that's what? Not poison. Or maybe poison, but like backwards. Wait, hold on. Yeah, no. Nothing here either. We want antidote. Wait, okay. I was about to say that I think this item is easier to find, but no, it's not. We want opposite of poison maybe, so maybe poison but flipped over, but I'm pretty sure that is a symbol like on its own, right? Oh, also look, big square, little square is hypnosis. We can just keep that in mind. We did have that item earlier with the symbol. Now that I know it's not Noctic, it's like its own thing. Okay, anyway, poison flipped over is square, then the cross. So let me just check to see if that even exists. Square and a cross. Got something kind of similar, but we have two lines, and it's not a square. Never mind, that's actually pretty far from it. Okay, maybe it is just poison flipped over. Or, It's something you throw into a... Oh, look, poison flipped over. Oh, look at this little dude. Oh, look at it. It's like, okay, kind of cute little guy. Nothing to remark. Also, I like the fact that it's pitted. I'm assuming because it's stone, yes? So it's been worn over a lot. Maybe like the liquid, if it's like a sour-y kind of liquid, it sort of like starts to create holes in the object. I'm coping here. I'm like really trying to sell myself on this object as being bone scarred. Let's just try it out. We're like one step away from death, so yeah. Thank goodness that logic worked. Yes, poison flipped over. The symbol resembles the symbol for poison rendered upside down and with a line under it. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, there is a line under it. Okay, can be inferred that this is the mark of the antidote. Oh. I'm afraid I can't pay you, but I can offer a trade if you'll accept it. Yeah, sure. You know, I've always wondered how... Oh my goodness, this is what you give me? Oh, sir, I don't think I want this object, though. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that I was always wondering if we ever got paid in these transactions. I guess we do, based off his words. But I guess sometimes we'll take a trade instead. Okay. To the story going on in between days, the writer was lucky he made it to Backbarrow and found refuge there and was nursed back to health. He would later discover his left eye was permanently blackened, like his partner's eyes had been. Oh, Wow, okay. Intense. But he has one good eye, so meaning his brain is still at least half or more working. So yeah. And this is like the backstory to what's going on right now, because people are getting black eyes in this story in between days. I got a lot of clues and hints from the story here. So yeah. Good to know, I guess. What is this? A sun kind of shape? It's like a fancy sun. A sun and a moon. Okay, what's up? To my left, the day. To my right, the night. Grr, what's this supposed to mean? Okay, we know from patterns that these cards usually point to new object locations or to locations with new objects. So let's just go to explore and start to sort of try to see if we can make sense of this. To my left, the day. To my right, the night. Okay. I'm thinking maybe the catacombs. And by that, I mean maybe we have kind of similar to that one room where we had one tombstone with nothing on it. It was like faceless. Wait, let me just bring up the card. Yeah, stop blabbering. Let's just read it. Below a moon that does not shine, aka we're in the catacombs, probably, there is no mark upon my shrine. So an empty tombstone. In the dark but not alone. You've got a neighbor. Yeah, it says, my neighbor bears the cross of stone. So should be at least two things where one object or one tombstone is empty and the other one has a cross of some kind on it. And we were able to determine that it was this little room because we have to be in the same room. So for instance, these two, this is an empty tombstone. We got a cross. But if you look carefully, there's a little like stone wall in between the two rooms. So they're not like, they're room neighbors, but they're not like neighbors in the same room. So we determined that it was this one, and we were looking for this tombstone because the neighbor has a huge cross on it. For this one, I already see it. Up here, take a look. To my left, so left, it's the day, so a sun. And to my right is the night, so the moon. And I feel like it was more helpful seeing the reverse side of this card. Don't know if I can still... Yeah, don't think I can get to it anymore. But if you recall, the reverse side of this card was like a very big picture of a sun with like curly, like rays or beams or whatever they are. And then like a half moon on the face of the sun. Anyway, I think it's this. Yes, awesome. Okay, I find the row of 3 tombs in the upper levels of the catacombs. Oh yeah, keep in mind, it's hard for me to go down into the depths of the catacombs. I guess I didn't really think of it when I clicked on the tombstone. But since this is pretty up in like the levels, seems like I don't need that important like item. I think it was this one. Yeah, the spirit vault. We want that like wandering shroud thing inside of it. I think yeah. We're supposed to ask someone to help us with it, but don't know where the dude is. He hasn't come over to the shop, so we can't even ask him. Alright, I find the row of 3 tombs in the upper levels of the catacombs. The cool darkness is strangely calming at times down here, and I sit for a while in quiet contemplation. When I rouse from my thoughts, I look down at my feet and find an item there. Had it been there all along? I never noticed it when I sat down. Yes, cute. Not cute, sorry. Kind of creepy. But cute that the item was just... Okay, never mind. Not cute at all. What is this? Look at this. Oh my goodness. I feel like when we were dealing with plants... Wait, you hear that? Wait. Did you hear that? When you move it, it like makes a little like ting-ting, like tingling kind of sound. Anyway, what I was trying to say is when we were still dealing with just plants, it was just so much more wholesome. Like, sure, we had some poisonous plants here and there, but, it seemed like we knew what we were doing. It wasn't too bad. I don't know about now. I feel like tons of these things are kind of creepy. Like, look at this. What is this? That looks very much like a real hand. And this claw thing and this other grisly little hand thing. And now look at that. All right. Let me pet you again, Jupiter. You've been a good help. Yes. Okay. Oh, I haven't seen the postman in a long time. Let's see what he has to say. I've been hearing a worrying rumor about Verona Green. They're saying she drowned. No! They're saying she drowned in the lake. That old woman was her? Oh my goodness, no. I hope for all our sakes they're wrong. Yes! Wait, she was such a good help to us in the first game. I don't want her to die like this. I mean, I don't want anyone to die like this, but definitely not her. I feel like she, like, if we were to get some people to help us in defeating the big bad in this game, I would totally take her again as a sidekick or as a help. I feel like she always had good stuff to say and good insights into things and matters. But yeah. Okay, according to family legend, we got a letter from the postman too. Here it is. According to family legend, an ancestor of mine hid an item of thalamic significance in his burial chamber. It has never been found, but not for lack of trying. I was tempted to search for it myself until I learned that it was in the catacombs in a place known as the Hall of Shields. Perhaps it's better to leave it to those who know what they're doing. Cool. My good sir, let's go. Wait, what is this? Oh, yeah, we still can't solve that. Let's just go and explore. The catacombs, Hall of Shields. Oh, look, right there. We got a ton of shields. Yeah, and I think it's the only one that looks like that. And it looks like a burial. Well, wait. I'm sure all of these are where people are being buried. But, this one does look like a Hall of Shields. So I've got to know what this is. What is that? Like, what is that? It's like a mammoth, but mammoths don't have sharp teeth and huge, like, tusks. I don't know what that is. But anyway, let's just go to this room where I think this is what we want. Okay. As I descend further into the catacombs, a strange sensation comes over me. It is not fear, although fear is mixed in with it. With cold clarity, I know at once what it is. I have entered an area known as the Depths, a place where few have been and fewer have returned from. Not even Palians can clear the... Oh, I was wondering. I was like, why does this feel so familiar? I felt like I could... I've read this phrase, this whole, like, spiel before. Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. We want something called a wandering shroud. And if we capture it, we can get it to produce vapors. Yeah, this sounds like drugs, but hopefully it isn't. But we can get it to produce vapors, and if we inhale them, we, like, stay awake, or else our minds begin to rot. And I'm pretty sure this is what holds a wandering... Wait, no. That's the vinegar thing, right? Okay, maybe it's not this one, but something holds a shroud, like the wandering shroud, and we've identified it before, so I know what the object is, or I don't know right now, but I know that it exists. Unfortunately, we don't have a wandering shroud, and it said that we should get someone to help us with it. Okay, we can try again. Yeah, you know what? It doesn't hurt to just try again. Pretty sure it was that spirit thing. Let me go take a look. Spirit vault. Yes. Yeah. Okay, that was it. Cool. Wandering shroud. It's a receptacle used to store a wandering shroud, but it's just a case. If you don't have the innards, like, that's not gonna help. But it's lined with a paste made from sulfur, so we want it to smell like rotten eggshells, and it's not dangerous since these dudes are pretty chill. Nice. Anyway, we know it's this one, because if we go to scent and sound, it smells like a rotten egg. But look, if we try it, it's just going to tell us we don't have the shroud. Yeah. I try to breathe in the vapors from the wandering shroud, but to my horror, I realize that the spirit vault is empty. My vision starts to blur as the cloying air of the depths fills my lungs, and I stagger away in daze. When at last I reach the surface, I take deep breaths of the fresh air, but my lungs ache for some time after. I need to be more careful. I have written a letter to Barton. Whoa, where did I even get a letter from? I have written to Barton Potter, and I think this is the dude whose story has been told between days. The guy who now has one eye left, he will know where to find a wandering shroud. Yes, but I have not seen the dude in a long time, so... Oh, ma'am, Ma'am, what's up with you? I've done something quite stupid. I went exploring in Heath Wood and came across a grave. It was overgrown with dark brambles, so I started to clear them to get a better look at the And why were you doing this? Why were you doing this? Why were you splunking? Why were you overturning graves? I wasn't as careful as I should have been. No, you shouldn't have been doing that in the first place. The thorns were thick and menacing, and I scratched my arm on one of them. I have not felt well since. Yeah, you don't look well. Please help me. Ma'am, I got you. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I think I know what to do. Let me put this with this, since these are, they need the same object, which is the Wandering Shroud. Okay, why I was saying ooh, like I knew something, even though I probably don't know anything, is that we have this book on curses and their effects. So I'm thinking, if we look for something where we see, like, black veins, I think that might be helpful. Black heart. Skin is pale and cold to the touch. Veins stand out darkly on the body. I feel like the other dude that we used this book on also had this same issue. But anyway, we're looking for... I think this is it. Let me just check to see if there's anything else. No, that was it. Okay, I like this. Yes, black heart. The heart of the sufferer feels constricted as though it is clamped in a vice. The skin is pale and cold to the touch, and veins stand out darkly on the body. Eventually, death will occur. Okay, so we're looking for something to solve black heart. Let's put the book away. Let's go to index, look for black heart. Black heart lamb's siphon. Oh. Maybe we haven't. Maybe the other dude didn't have this curse. Maybe I just remembered. Okay, but I do think I know what this is. Because we're looking for... This item uses the sheep snap. I'm pretty sure I've read that page before too. And this is the only thing that looks like it. Here you go, ma'am. Yippee! Okay. The spherical part of the item clearly resembles the seed pod of the sheep snap plant. And we know what it looks like, the sheep snap. What a cute name. Sheep snap plant, because of the diagram or the picture on the right of that page. But yeah. Good to know. Cool. Let me move this item here. Take the next customer. You don't know me, but it's time I introduced myself. I'm the curator of the Museum of History here in Undermere. Eli and I have a complicated relationship. Don't all siblings? Yeah, that's what I was going to say. His last name is White. And my mentor, who's the technical owner of the shop, is Eli White. Okay. I don't tend to come by the shop much anymore, but I heard he had left town for a few days. Oh, so now you show up. Okay. I wanted to bring him this, but I know he'd only turn me away without even looking at it. Oh, you're a friendly dude. Okay, I'll take it. Hopefully you won't kill me. Doesn't look too bad. Yeah. Thank you, my good sir. Take the next customer. Oh, this is our friend from... Yeah, and she loves cats. She's our friend from Strange Horticulture. She works at the library and does a lot of research for us. Or not in this game, at least. But she did a lot of research for us in Strange Horticulture. Okay. Jupiter. Name of our cat. Thank goodness you're safe. I was worried about you. I hope my mother is okay, too. I've lost count of the amount of gossip I've heard about her misdeeds over the years. The truth is, when she gets stuck into a mystery, she's been known to disappear for days at a time. In the meantime, I believe I've found another clue in the journal. The text directly before this is largely illegible. Illegible. Oh my goodness. Illegible. But I was able to make out a reference to a vault of some kind. Cool beans. Let's take it. 3 resonant objects. Lightest first, heaviest last. Okay, it's referring to this. Wait, hold on. I gotta take a look at the people page. Do we know her mother? Is... Oh. Oh my goodness. Look. Verona Green. Simone Green. How did I not realize that this was mother and daughter? Okay, I have good feelings about them then. Yeah, she was a good help to us in Strange Horticulture. She, did a lot of, library research work But it was all like helpful stuff. Pretty sure she was the one who ended up giving us the paper to the list of the 5 plants we needed to defeat the big bad. But yeah, from this game, I'm pretty sure Big Bad is her and her group of Holgan people. Dunno, didn't like the dude. But yeah, this is the guy I was talking about. The Barton Potter, who we want a Wandering Shroud from, but I have not seen this man in who knows how long, so not really sure what's going on with that. But this guy, look, he's covering one of his eyes. I'm pretty sure that's the one that's now completely black. I'm pretty sure the story In Between Days is about him. And I feel like that's kind of like a pattern that's been going on with both games, where the first one, the story In Between Days, was talking about the lady with the jade mask, whose father also helped us out. So I feel like we see a lot of parallels here. But she was still alive, like in the actual time of the game. Kind of similar to now too. Not really sure what this is. I mean, I do know what it's for. It's for these 3 pedestals down here where we're supposed to fit in items. But I don't know. Resonant items, lightest first, heaviest last, feels a little unclear as of now. Let's just take our next customer to see what we have to deal with. And then maybe if we need to get new items, we can try thinking about this. Oh, it's the doctor. Okay. I got a fright when they drowned. Oh, sorry. Whoa. I got a fright when they brought the body of that poor drowned woman to me with those lifeless black eyes. I thought for sure it was Verona at first, but it wasn't, right? She does look like her. Oh, okay. But we're quite certain it's a lady from Hawkshead who went missing a few days ago. Oh, good. I mean, not good. It's still bad that someone died, but at least it's not Verona. Okay, there's one thing I can't get out of my mind, though. Why would she try and swim across the lake? And in the meantime, Verona is still missing. I don't like to use thalamic needles as a rule, but the circumstances are beyond the rule book. We need answers. Yes, ma'am. Thalamic needle. I got you. Maybe, if I can find it, because stuff has been hard to find recently. But yeah, thalamic needle. Oh, okay, I don't like the look of this. But thalamic needles are controversial items that are rarely used. They can reach into the mind of the recently deceased to give an impression of their thoughts before they died. Brilliant. What a morbid item. Okay. Curiously, the weight of these tall items decreases when heated. They're tall, and oh, I like the sound of this. Guess who has weights? Ha ha ha, we do. Okay. Let's start with, no, not the plant. Wait, we can give the plant as an item? Didn't think about that. But let's put 1 pound for now. It's got to be a tall item. Something like this, maybe? No, put it on the thing. No, on the thing. Thank you. It's heavy. Okay, heavier than 1 pound. What if we heat it? It just got lighter. Did we see that? Oh my goodness, so that's how we can pick up the candles. Oh, I like the sound of that. And immediately got heavier again. Okay. Wait, how did I get that on the first try? I feel like I've been struggling so much that, like, that felt a little too good to be true. It is true. Okay. It's a tall item. Using my weighing skills and a candle, I can confirm that its weight does indeed reduce when heated. Yahoo. Okay. Good. I like that we're thinking. I like that we're getting stuff. Okay. Let's take the next customer. Oh my goodness, it's her. Okay. The people are afraid, as they should be. And they are right to be, but it is too late for them. No, it is not too late for them. We are working to get rid of your group and your god and whatever. They are of no use to us, but you might be. Prove yourself, and perhaps Holgar will deem you worth saving. I require an object to steady my restless congregation and remind them why I am the one to lead us through this turbulent time. You have a congregation? There are more people who believe in you, and you're... Oh my goodness. Okay. They respect strength and power above all else. So I need a Morgan's Folly or a Fortunance. Should I get on her bad side now? I don't know. Okay. So we got a what? A Fortunance? Fortinants can enhance physical strength or restore strength that has been snapped, whether by exertion or by hex. They are made of stone or iron and usually take the form of a small totem. Okay. Other one is Morgan's Folly. Morgan's Folly. Okay, here. Oh, right here. A folly symbol can be revealed to induce a trance-like state in anyone who casts their eye upon it, making them open to suggestibility. Precautions should be taken against unwittingly looking upon the hidden symbol for too long. I think I know what this is. It's this thing. Because remember where we did inner perception after opening up that tiny little, like, crevice or, like, box in the middle? And then it was like, staring at the symbol makes my head swim. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure this one was like the symbol of hypnosis. Pretty sure that's Morgan's Folly. Wait, what does she want? She wants someone... Okay, they respect strength and power above all else. Oh, so this is like the object that I can use to show her and be like, woo, get spooked. And then she'll be like, oh my goodness, I'm doing bad stuff. Let's not do bad stuff anymore. But I feel like that's gonna... that might backfire, because if you recall, we tried doing something kind of similar. Like, we tried giving an item to the doctor's sister when she was screaming about how she needed to get revenge and yada yada before she kidnapped her cat. Oh, good little dude. I'm sorry for all the harms that have been put to you, been brought upon you. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so before the first time we met the doctor's sister, we tried giving her an item to sort of change her mind, but it ended up not working because she was like, oh, I'm not dumb, I know what is the item that I want and what isn't. If you can't give it to me, then don't blame me if I take to certain drastic measures. And she did. So yeah, I feel like this lady seems like she knows her stuff too. I mean, she's dealing with a, like, straight up bad god, so she can't be unknowing. I think what she really wants is this Fortinance, which is supposed to be made of stone and iron, and it's this... Wait, and it usually takes the form of a small totem, so I think I'm just gonna give her what she wants. It doesn't seem like it's a super dangerous, bad thing. Yeah. Wait. Small totem? This one's kind of big, is it not? What is this? Gold. Oh, nope. How about this one? Stone and wood. What? Okay, wait. That's bad, that's bad. We're looking for a totem. Yes? Small one, too. Oh my goodness. Are we supposed to go to someplace? Okay, this is kind of... What's making that sound? I keep hearing something. But anyway, oh my goodness. Wait, if I can't find it, I might just give her the item I was talking about earlier, the Morgan's Folly. That's because I can't find the item we need. What is this? Tin. Yeah, that's not what we need. Stone and iron. That looks like wood. Yeah, no. Stone? Iron? Oh, stone. Wait, no. We know what this is. Let's not fool ourselves. Yeah, we know what this is. This is the something might. This feels like wood and green gemstone. Also, it didn't say gemstone. Yes, what's this? Bone and clay. Oh my goodness. Okay, woof. I don't think I have what she wants. What is this? Withered flesh. Oh. Bronze and... Okay, we're looking for what? It said iron, yes? Yeah, stone and iron. Stone and iron. Gold. Bronze. Okay, I don't like the look of this. You know what? If we seriously don't... Wait, what about this one? That's a wooden box, is it not? Yeah, okay. Stone and iron. You know what? I'm just gonna give her this. I can't find the other item. I feel like we locked it under something. It's like we might need to answer this thing to get to it. I'm really not seeing it though. Let's just try it. 'Cause I mean, it's not harmful. I have a feeling this might do what we want it to do. We might just die right here. Yeah, let's just try it. It's Morgan's folly. Yes, this pendant features a hidden symbol of hypnosis. Okay. Is she gonna... Wait. What? Oh, wait. We weren't supposed to use that to harm her? I think I made the wrong mistake. Yeah. I think we were supposed to give her the other item. I thought we were gonna use that to defeat her. Her and her congregation. Like to get her to tell us her like secrets and stuff about her I don't know, about her cult. I would call them a cult. Guess that wasn't what it did. Great, now she has that hypnosis item and she might use it on other people. Oh man. This is not gonna be good. Okay, oof. Yeah, I did not mean to give her that. Or I guess I did, but didn't think it was gonna have this effect. My bad. I really don't know what that iron and stone item could have been, though. I don't see anything right now that's made out of stone and iron that we haven't already identified. Yeah. And it said stone, so I'm pretty sure it meant stone and not like a gemstone. But still, no iron and stuff in general. Yeah, just no. Other than this, but that's Corman's Might, I'm pretty sure. Wait, no, crap. Isn't this the stone of... Oh my goodness. I feel like a fool. I'm pretty sure this is the stone of strength, yes? Oh, I kept on thinking it was Corvin's... Wait, is that what it's called? Corvin's Might? Yes, I kept on thinking this was the thing that the sister wanted. Okay. No, I could have given her the... Oh my goodness. Okay, now I feel like a fool. All right. As fools do, they take the next step forward. Might as well just end the day. The writer's partner was less fortunate. They found his frozen body a week later. Okay. Think they're talking about the dude whose eyes are black. Yeah. Let's get the clue card. I'm not going to solve the clue card today because it's past 10 p.m. for me. But let's just get it so we have it. Oh, what is this? This looks like a mirror. No, just kidding. It's the face of a dude. Okay. I am marked by Jupiter. Our cat's name is Jupiter. You've been marked by our cat? Nah, I'm playing. I don't think so. Okay. I think I'm going to end today's stream here. We got through 2 full days, pretty much. We did do the clue card for the first day, but don't think we took in any customers. So I feel like we're on a good pace. Starting to see more stuff happen, but we still have tons of questions unanswered. Still have tons of clues unsolved, as you can see at the top of our table. But yeah, I like where we are now. I think I'm going to end it here today. See you all tomorrow for another stream. Bye-bye.